Good morning. Welcome to story time. You're going to have to do your own wiggle dance because that's really weird to do all by myself. But I have a great book. It's called The Fox in the Library by Lawrence Polly and Catherine Scherer. The fox in the library. Oops. Mouse was enjoying some peace and quiet when all at once she smelled a fox. "Now I've got you," growled Fox. But Mouse disappeared through a cellar window. "Wait!" Fox snarled, chasing after her, down into the cellar, over a box, around a corner, and into a pipe. At last, Fox squeezed himself out of the tight spot. "Where's that mouse?" he growled and snuffled. But all he could smell was paper and people. "There you are," he shouted. Mouse scurried behind some shelves, and Fox dashed after her. "All that paper, it looks like a library to me." Oh yeah, it's called Fox in the Library. Suddenly, Mouse stopped in her tracks. "Hey, this is a very special place, a place where you shouldn't annoy others, and you are being really annoying. I'm going to grab you. You're mine," growled Fox. "Nothing here belongs to you," Mouse said with a giggle. "You can only borrow things here, and I'll never be yours. This isn't the forest, this is the library." "A what?" asked Fox. "A library," said Mouse. Fox looked around and said, "What's a library?" "A library is a place full of books to read and borrow. You need books to have adventures and to learn new things and to have new ideas," Mouse said. Then she picked out a picture book from the shelf and handed it to Fox. "For you, to give you new ideas." The pictures showed a farmer and a cat. The farmer had chickens and a problem with a fox. The library fell silent. Suddenly, Fox slammed the book down. "Chickens," he said. "Now there's an idea." Mouse nodded in relief as Fox turned and ran, leaving the book on his chair. "You're supposed to put the books back," she called after him. But Fox was gone. The next night, Fox was back. "I want to take yesterday's book home with me, and you, Mouse, are coming too. I want you to read the story to me because I can't read." Mouse shook her head. "I'm sorry, I don't have time. I discovered a book of magic tricks and I'm learning how to be a magician. But the audiobooks are over there. Maybe you can find your book on a CD. If you don't have somebody to read to you, maybe you can find a book on CD or Tumble Books." Fox was in luck. Mouse called out to him, "You can borrow the book and the CD. Just bring them back nice and clean, and don't chew anything up. You'll need a library card, though." But the book, the CD, and the fox were gone. Foxes are quick. "With a chicken." "Oh, bother, I had a chicken between my teeth, and she told me that the chicken bones are bad for foxes. Is that true? Have a look in the encyclopedia," said Mouse, continuing to do her magic tricks. Chicken could hardly breathe, but somehow managed to read the chicken section in the encyclopedia, a pet guide, a cookbook, and Fox's own storybook. Then Fox drifted off to sleep. Chicken drifted off to sleep too. Only Mouse stayed awake, practicing her magic tricks, and maybe the bats. When the sun came up, the door opened, and people started coming into the library. Mouse woke Chicken. Chicken woke Fox. They started to sneak out when Chicken spotted the farmer. She whispered to Fox, If I went cluck cluck right now, you'd be outfoxed, wouldn't you? Fox trembled. Then he narrowed his eyes and said, "Did you see what your farmer has under his arm?" "You know what?" said Fox. Now it was Chicken's turn to tremble, because look what the farmer has under his arms. Chicken 100 recipes. "You know what?" said Fox. "I'll dig you a tunnel out of your chicken coop if you teach me how to read." Chicken nodded. They picked out a book that they both liked, then another and another. And another and another and another and another and another and another and another. "Stop," Mouse called out. "You can't take more than 10 things out at a time and bring them all back when they're due." But the books, Fox and Chicken, were gone. Looks to me like they stayed up really late reading their books and looking at maps. The end. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.